Reforestation is the process of planting trees and restoring forests that have been lost or damaged over time. This process is essential to the health of our planet and plays a critical role in addressing the environmental challenges we face today. When we talk about reforestation, we're speaking about much more than just planting trees. Reforestation embodies a broad vision of healing and maintaining the Earth's natural systems, with impacts that span biodiversity, climate stability, water quality, soil health, and human well-being. Forests are known as the lungs of the Earth because they absorb carbon dioxide and release oxygen into the atmosphere. Every breath we take depends on the oxygen-producing power of trees and plants, but that's only one part of their role. Forests are also home to around 80% of the world's terrestrial biodiversity, which includes plants, animals, fungi, and microorganisms. These complex ecosystems are rich with life and have evolved to form delicate webs of interconnected species that rely on each other for survival. When forests are cut down, we not only lose the trees, but we also disrupt these webs, endangering countless species and sometimes driving them to extinction. Reforestation seeks to counteract this destruction by restoring these habitats, giving species the chance to thrive once again. One of the most pressing reasons for reforestation is its role in combating climate change. Forests are natural carbon sinks, which means they absorb more carbon dioxide than they release. Carbon dioxide is one of the primary greenhouse gases responsible for global warming. When trees grow, they pull carbon dioxide from the atmosphere and store it in their wood, leaves, and roots. This stored carbon remains trapped until the tree decomposes or is burned. By planting more trees through reforestation efforts, we can increase the Earth's ability to absorb carbon dioxide, helping to slow down the rate of climate change. However, the benefits of reforestation extend far beyond carbon sequestration. Forests also influence the water cycle by capturing, storing, and releasing water. Tree roots help to hold soil in place, preventing erosion and stabilizing the land. In areas where forests have been cleared, rainwater often washes soil away, leading to landslides, sediment buildup in rivers, and loss of fertile land. Reforestation helps to prevent these issues by restoring the natural balance of water in the environment. Forests act like sponges, soaking up rainfall and slowly releasing it, which helps regulate water flow in rivers and streams. This is especially important in regions prone to flooding, as healthy forests can reduce the severity of floods by controlling the amount of runoff. Moreover, reforestation has a direct impact on local climates. Trees provide shade, reduce temperatures, and increase humidity in surrounding areas. This cooling effect can be particularly beneficial in urban areas, where concrete and asphalt absorb heat and create heat islands that make cities hotter than surrounding rural areas. Urban reforestation, planting trees in cities, can make a significant difference in reducing temperatures, improving air quality, and enhancing the quality of life for city residents. In addition to climate and ecological benefits, reforestation has a direct impact on human societies. For many communities, especially those in rural and indigenous areas, forests are essential sources of food, medicine, and economic opportunities. Forests provide fruits, nuts, medicinal plants, and materials like wood and fibers that are vital for daily life. When these forests are lost, communities often face increased hardship and poverty. By restoring forests, reforestation supports local economies, allowing people to sustainably harvest resources without causing further damage to the environment. Many reforestation projects involve local communities in the planning and planting process, providing them with jobs and a sense of ownership in protecting their environment. Reforestation can also help protect against natural disasters. In coastal areas, for example, Mangrove forests serve as natural barriers against hurricanes and tsunamis, absorbing the impact of waves and protecting inland areas from flooding. Inland forests, on the other hand, can reduce the risk of droughts and wildfires. Trees help maintain soil moisture, and their presence can actually create a more stable, humid microclimate that reduces the likelihood of fire. While reforestation cannot prevent natural disasters, it can reduce their severity and provide a buffer that protects both people and ecosystems. It's worth noting that reforestation efforts can vary widely depending on the needs of the local environment and the types of forests being restored. In some cases, natural regeneration, allowing a forest to regrow on its own without human intervention, can be an effective approach, especially in areas where seeds are already present in the soil. In other cases, active reforestation is necessary, involving the careful selection and planting of native tree species to create a balanced and diverse ecosystem. This kind of restoration requires an understanding of the local environment and the roles different species play within it. Successful reforestation goes beyond simply planting trees. It involves recreating a healthy ecosystem that includes shrubs, grasses, and all the other components of a natural forest. Reforestation is not a quick fix, and it requires patience and long-term commitment. Trees take time to grow, and it may take decades or even centuries for a forest to reach its full ecological potential. However, the long-term benefits of reforestation make it a worthwhile investment. Each tree planted today will grow and mature, providing more and more benefits over time. The reforested areas of tomorrow can become the ancient, towering forests that our grandchildren and great-grandchildren will one day depend upon. In recent years, reforestation has gained global attention as part of efforts to meet climate goals and protect biodiversity. Many countries have committed to large-scale reforestation projects, recognizing the role that forests play in achieving sustainable development. For example, the Bond Challenge is a global effort to restore 150 million hectares of deforested and degraded land by 2020, with a new target of 350 million hectares by 2030. Similar initiatives, like the Trillion Tree Campaign, aim to mobilize people around the world to plant trees and make reforestation a part of everyday life. While these large-scale initiatives are inspiring, reforestation doesn't have to be limited to governments or big organizations. Every individual can contribute to reforestation in their own way, whether by planting trees in their community, supporting conservation organizations, or simply educating others about the importance of forests. Schools, businesses, and local governments can also get involved by creating green spaces, restoring local habitats, and promoting sustainable land use practices. Ultimately, reforestation is about restoring our relationship with nature and understanding that our well-being is deeply connected to the health of the planet. Forests provide us with the air we breathe, the water we drink, and the stability of the climate we rely on. By investing in reforestation, we are investing in the future of our planet and all the life it supports. The journey to a more sustainable world begins with each seed planted and each tree protected. Through reforestation, we have the opportunity to heal the scars left by deforestation and create a world where forests can once again thrive as vibrant, life-sustaining ecosystems. Every tree, every forest, every effort counts in our shared mission to protect and restore the beauty and vitality of the earth. Reforestation is a call to action for us all, a reminder that in nurturing the planet, we are nurturing ourselves.